One. We are live. Welcome back to the Leroy Mitchell podcast. Fly on the wall. That's what y'all is today. Alright, we got that. They fly on the walls today. Look at that. Look at that Pity Pablo going. That Pity Pablo going. That Pity Pablo going. By your spirit, held by your grace, but still on days. Can't see. Start recording something. It always seems to blind me. Nigga like, why you got eyes on this? Life a movie, but ain't produced by Spike Lee. Chorus in jail, facing big time. I'm exhausted, still gotta grind. Tried to tell him, get up in the booth. Just one time, you got nothing left to lose. We got it from Target. To be an 18, when I took that girl, the Target brand. Good and together, Target brand.
I thought you posted the pizza. I said, this is unfair.
Oh, that
pizza is unfair.
Yeah, we had to do it one time for one time.
Like you messed with the pizza. How was that stuffed crust from Domino's?
I ain't like it that much.
Wasn't that good, right?
Yeah, she liked it. I didn't like it.
What about like it's not better than pizza, right?
I don't think I ever had Pizza Hut stuffed crust. I never liked stuffed crust.
You did for sure. I don't know if you ate it, but I know I always ordered it.
Yeah, I never ate that shit. Yeah, I never liked stuffed crust. I only like crispy mozzarella sticks. I don't like you know them bozo sticks or whatever, like big top. I never like them. Yeah, like give me a crispy ass. I like Buffalo Wild Wings mozzarella sticks. Yeah, the best ones. Numbers is showing. Same time next year, I could be blowing. It is crispy though. Crispy already go. On my craft, jumped off the boat, life raft. Thinking I couldn't make someone smile. Happy and secure, not in denial of the love I give or the way I live. No past hurts, no condemnation or judgment. Ain't moving fast, just moving steady. Gotta keep calm, my heart ain't ready. Cupid got an arrow, hold my shield steady. Spirit of the Lord, way heavy. Challenger at 160, pushing no Chevy. Souls drowning, they bombed the levees. In '09, I wasn't ready. Just a little dude living petty. So we both do music, y'all. So we gotta play some Chicano. Okay, and we gonna play some Leroy Mitchell. We gonna get them both in here. A little bit of something in here.
Tell me that the job is done, so I can pay him.
What's up?
I'm like waiting for him to tell me the job is done. It said to Martin what it said.
At your work?
No, we're cutting the grass over there.
Oh, okay.
Ready to lose the hat and ring.
All right, we got some Pablo. Pablo, you want to introduce yourself real quick, my boy?
It's Pablo Lionheart. Chingón. No, I'm just saying that. Now y'all know what it is, man. It's Lionheart, man. At Lionheart Milwaukee. Follow. Give me a follow. Give me a subscribe.
Get there too. You can look at the camera there too. You can go in there.
At Lionheart Milwaukee.
Go, you
at Lionheart Milwaukee.
Zoom in, go ahead and roll your way over there.
Zoom in from y'all phones.
Zoom in from y'all phones. All right, shit. We got some Chicano, man. You know, we got our style. We do our thing, but I'm going to some motherfucking shit. Pop up on Google. Damn, they can wait on here. They ain't gonna be on here. The subscription. Damn, they're gonna do me. I was making away. They lied. If I just type my name in more than that comes.
Put at Leroy.
Hell no, I ain't mad. But if I just type my name in more than that comes, they don't hear. They fucking lie. Motherfucking shit. That's what I'm saying. Look, they so that lie right now. They gonna act like it don't pop up. They better stop playing with me.
Hey, that is funny though.
I type my name in 1, 2, 3. They be like I've been there somewhere. Like they better act like it don't pop up. I didn't serve this a couple times before. They already lying. See, look, they better stop playing with me. Where the rest of the thing? But you better, they gonna make me do all this work. Oh, that's cool. I can check the line anyway. Let's see what that sounds like. Let's see what this sounds like. Oh my God. You want to see us live? See what it looks like? Can you hear yourself? You want to see us? Oh, there we go. Talk.
Yeah, I can hear.
Can you hear
Well, I
yourself?
mean, I can't hear myself because, you know.
Talk.
You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah, we can hear. All right, cool. So yeah, just make sure you speak up so the live people can hear us. What up, y'all? Okay, just want to make sure it's working. So yeah, just make sure you speak up so the live people can hear us. What up, y'all? All right, cool.
What's the word?
What's the word, silly bird?
Better conducted business, forgive me, you know. Forgive me. The job should have been done. The job should have been done 20 minutes ago. But I mean, you're going to edit this out anyway, I guess.
Well, it's still live over there, though. Then we gonna play my song, we play Pablo's, and then we gonna go ahead and get into the conversation.
Yeah, you know, lately,
Huh?
man, like, I don't really know what's
There's like a little app and shit you can play around with it and make little visualizers. There's also a website you can go on and you can like use their templates and make visualizers on. It's like 30-something bucks a month. They got some new stuff coming out where you can do some crazy stuff.
I heard them say,
So that's not really moving like this.
I really think they mean my payment shit.
I ain't do that. I don't know how
They
to do
take my
it.
kindness for friendliness. I know
That was
they
still
hope to
pictures.
see me penniless. I keep it moving like a missionary. Yeah, I'm changing phones, no more fitting in.
That's wild.
I'm too cold to feel warm again.
Makes you think what's
Whether you
real
like
and
it
what's
or
not.
not, I'm storming
Yeah,
in. There's money
Hey, no,
pouring
that's
in.
crazy, right?
I had to make it rain.
I swear I thought that was gonna say, damn, I'll get a cold for it. Hey, oh, what the like? Oh, what the
I ain't David Blaine, nigga. I ain't Chris Angel, nigga.
Like, no, I knew you probably did something here, but I figured you would like do it and then you figured that you had some software to make it look like
Yeah,
something.
oh, I ain't that color. I found the app and I had to adjust it and make it how I wanted to look. Which still took, you know, some editing and stuff like that, but not like where I had to like go in there and put different points in and pull this and make
No,
it.
it's crispy though. Like, it's crispy though.
Yeah,
It's crispy though.
yeah.
As I said, I had already seen it.
Check it. Yeah. I smoke weed to make the pain fade. I can't cope any other way. Yeah, I'm feeling like another lazy day. Damn, when it was supposed to be leg day. Yeah, I've been searching for a little praise. Yeah, my mind getting stuck in a maze. Yeah, I've been going through a little phase. I need to disengage. All I feel is rage. They all catch strays. It took me a long time to map it out, but a nigga stuck in his ways. Now I'm calling plays. Since they playing hardball, I'm taking it off the back like the Oakland A's. I'm seeking temporaries with a little shade. A peace of mind is the only food that I crave. I'm watching Walking Dead. I feel misled. Who knew taking the shot was the way to get ahead?
Alright, let's get this conversation. That's how I start my motherfucking podcast. What up, y'all? What up, y'all? Welcome back to the Leroy Mitchell podcast. We back with P.D. Pablo Picasso. We call you Picasso today.
Chingon. So,
How you doing?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. You know, one day at a time. One day at a time, bro. But I feel good, though. Honestly. Feel good, healthy. You know, weight is still on point. I'm good.
So I'm gonna introduce Pablo. Pablo been here before. There's already an episode of Pablo on here somewhere. You gotta scroll down the list somewhere and just type in Pablo. You'll find him. But
This would be number 3. Lionheart 3.
yeah, Pablo's a man of faith. Okay, representing God. Okay, one and only. Fresh out the Bible. All right, just if y'all wanna, you know, which guy he represents. I guess there's 18,000, but there's only one to me. But I guess there's 18,000 out there. You wanna know which one he represents? He also is a MMA fighter, so we're going to talk about some MMA. We're going to talk about his MMA fights, also talk about the UFC and a bunch of different other stuff as well.
Scandals.
Yeah, scandals. He's also he's in the music, so you heard his song. So I'll also post like links and things like that so you guys can check out his music if you want to check out the music. And then he's a father, which is, I think, the most important thing. So I'm going to leave that one for last. Obviously I say God, but for me, you know, if you truly give it back to God, you give it back to you reproducing. If you ain't reproducing, you ain't giving back to God. You tripping. You gotta make sure this shit keep going. I don't understand why y'all ain't trying to have no kids out there, but go have a kid. It will change you. If you a man, have a kid. I'm telling you, you ain't gotta just be out here being a player, okay? You can just give it up for a little bit. Raise you some kids. It's a different feeling. I'm telling you, you're gonna understand what God really is once you have a kid. You're gonna know God. If you ain't never believed in God in your life, have a kid, you're gonna believe God is motherfucking real. I'm telling you, you're gonna believe it. You're gonna believe it. You're gonna know it. That's a different level of feeling and love, and you're gonna know something is special when you look at that kid when they come out. So the one thing that I'm gonna highlight him the most is he's a father, and he got a daughter, and I appreciate him for having a kid and giving back to the world in that way, and taking care of his daughter, because a lot of motherfuckers out here ain't doing that. So one time for Pablo, I'm gonna go ahead and go like that. Hey, all right, man.
Appreciate it.
How you been?
I'm good, man.
Pablo.
I'm good. You know, been focused, been chilling. I'm gonna be honest, I've been chilling. I've been relaxing, honestly. Finally, like letting my body rest. You know, I think just two cuts, 2 strong camps, different training in each one.
Yeah.
Feels good to relax for a good couple months. I'm still working out, but just good to like not go so rigorous. Like I ain't hitting the bag, I ain't hitting no mids. I'm not trying to wrestle or nothing like that right now.
So we want to get right into it. Just get right into the fighting stuff.
we can get into the fighting stuff, or we could jump into the, to the Trump. Let's talk about Trump.
I'll let you go. You can choose.
Let's
You
talk
want to talk about
about
Trump? All right. You want to talk about?
So I'm gonna be honest. Donald Trump he's the best president in the United States of America. So,
wait.
Second,
I think
second to Abraham Lincoln. Okay?
So you're a Donald Trump supporter?
No, I'm not. And that's it. This is what I see. Look, and this is what I want people to realize, right? Because I feel like the moment that you like say you give Trump some credit, right?
I give him credit all the time.
And like, but I'm saying like the moment that you like saying like, man, I think he's like probably one of the greatest presidents we've ever had.
Yeah.
Like that's when it's like, oh, you're a Trump supporter. Like, yes and no. You know, I don't rock with. I don't believe that any. The reason why I don't vote is because I don't believe anybody can truly take away or solve all of the problems of the world other than Jesus Christ. So it doesn't make sense to vote. Like I'm not gonna vote and then be responsible for turmoil that happens. Like we're gonna burn down the city because he won. Like dang, I don't want no part of that.
Yeah.
My hand was on my hand. I had something to do with it.
I don't vote because I don't trust neither side. I think they both in cahoots to try to get over the American people and whoever else they can
like
in the world.
Like the aliens of the Simpsons?
Yeah, like, to be honest, some of these people are aliens. I mean, look at their ears. I'm telling you, they got them pointy-ass ears, they're alien. I don't care what nobody say. Your ear too pointy. If your ear too pointy, you an alien. You can't.
What about the adrenochrome, though? See, because, like, we know that's legit.
Yeah.
So, like, they killing kids going missing, and they killing the kids, getting them scared before they kill them, so their blood's all adrenalized. They kill them, get the blood, and they drink the blood at their rituals. And they're, you know, these sacraments. And this is like, people can say, oh, it's a rumor. It's fake. No, this happened. FBI agents went undercover and seen it. Jim Caviezel came out and said it, talked about it. So, like, this is actually happening. It's not a moment. It's not a matter of if. Or, they're not aliens. They're just people that worship the devil. The devil controls everything in this world. The monetary system.
Yeah.
The educational system.
Yeah.
The employment system. Like period, like you know what I'm saying, any system that's put up on here, like that's why anything that's organic, right? Take Carrot Bars International for example.
Yeah.
Shout out Pops on this. But take Carrot Bars for example. You can look it up. Carrot Bars International is started by Harold Size in Germany, and it's stretched to America. He made it possible for us to buy gold in small quantities, as small as a gram, and you could accumulate wealth. And he had ATMs that accepted it, and then he came out with Carrot Pay. And it had the bills with pieces like 0.1 of a gold, but it was supposed to be eventually you take that to the store. Oh, this 0.1 of a gold is probably worth like $20. Boom, cashing it out. But they get away from the gold standard in America. Now it was all about the Federal Reserve. So then you talk about the Federal Reserve. Why is Trump talked about so bad? Because he want to get rid of the Federal Reserve. He want to get rid of federal taxes. So the moment you start talking about getting rid of anything that the federal controls, you're going to be an easy target because they control the narrative to everything. You feel me?
Worldwide.
So I don't know any other politician besides Abe Lincoln and JFK. Abe Lincoln, they also don't tell us that he tried to get rid of the Rothschild seat in Congress. JFK wanted to de-establish all secret societies, starting with the colleges. So Harvard, all the Skull and Bone societies, all that was going to be done if JFK was the president. They had to stop it. So it's like now Trump, oh, I want to get rid of the Federal Reserve and federal taxes. Just be mindful of history, because I think pretty soon it's a wrap for Trump. Like the days are numbered on him. Like I prayed for his safety, but the days are numbered because
They had their shot. They missed it.
no, it's happening again.
No, I don't think it is. I think they missed it. I think the powers that be and what's in place that's happening even on his side as well, because it's not gonna all be good, right? So as he does make stances in areas that should be beneficial for us, it also benefits another side. And if that side starts to grow and become what they actually want to be and get the control they want to have, then it bodes well for the people who can do well. If you can't do well, as you can already see,
we can do well.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying if you can't do well,
if you choose to not do well.
Yeah, but I'm saying a lot of people have been already tricked. It's not like they had a chance. You know what I'm saying? It's like you create your education system to trick people. You create your work system to trick people. You create your monetary system to trick people. You trick a lot of things. We're one of 2 countries where you can show ads and commercials and shit like that to trick people, like in the whole world. Like, so it comes down to money. Like you said, everything is money, 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 money. The Democrats don't want to stop the shutdown because they owe a bunch of people money who invested in them with those big ass PACs, and they lost. Now they can't put things into place. They can't put laws into place. They can't put things into place. And these people are saying, where's our fucking money?
Right.
So people are saying, oh, what is this funny thing for? Well, no, they take your money, our tax money. It's a big ass pot. And when they need something, they take that money and they pay for it.
Right.
Now, when they need lobbying and all these things from outside people, because you can't use tax money to run for your office, they get billionaires or heavy millionaires who own things and who need things, and they fund them. They ain't funding them for free.
Right.
They funding them with a handshake agreement that you're going to pass a law that's beneficial for me to make more money.
Right.
But when they're
exposed.
But when you lose, you can't do that.
Right.
And they still want their money. So when they say, hey, we're gonna shut the government down unless you give us money for illegal immigrants, this, and on a third, well, it's because they can take that money and pay it. That's all it comes down to.
Right.
So it's gonna stay shut down because Trump is not gonna give you that money.
Right.
Whereas the other presidents would have. And that's why I do like Trump, because if you know the money is supposed to go to a certain place and it's not, and you just cave in because we're all like, we're not getting EBT, we're not getting all this other bullshit, well, you're fucking us in the long run. So just let it be shut down. I mean, at the end of the day.
And he said he wanted us to get $2,000 stimulus checks from the tariffs on the taxes, from the increased tariffs.
We should have been doing tariffs. It was insane to me that we have countries that charge us 150% tariffs on all of our exports into their country.
Right. And
then we weren't charging them shit. But then we also funding these motherfuckers and protecting them and doing all. I said, who getting hustled out here? I said, this is the worst damn. Who out here?
Well, America's trying to be built off of the integrity of, like, you know, not like because we know we got it good, so we ain't gonna charge them what it is. But now, you know, it has to be fair now. There's rich everywhere. Rich is everywhere.
They charge them just in something else.
Right.
They got something else. People always think they ain't getting nothing. Like, nah, you think they just letting people do
in blood.
And whatever they needed. Minerals, this, that. I heard a bunch of shit about Bill Clinton and his wife in a bunch of places. I ain't going into detail about that shit because that's some shit that might get you fucked up. But I heard they did a lot of shit with the power they had.
The Clinton Foundation gonna be a judge.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. You can't go into it, but a lot of shit I was reading seemed legitimate as fuck. I said, man, there's a lot of stories and a lot of reports, a lot of verified journalists that's talking about this and making a really good statement about y'all being a little shady. I don't know if it's factual, but y'all look a little shady. Look a little shady. I don't know. Who's your favorite president, Trump?
No,
Abe Lincoln.
Abe Lincoln. Because without Abe Lincoln, you know, a lot wouldn't be.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be possible.
You got to emancipate somebody.
Right, you might have to edit this part out then.
Oh, you good?
Quickness.
That's okay.
It's a business transaction. It's just a business transaction, guys.
Yeah. I was out here doing some extra work on the clock. We on the clock.
Not me.
We on the clock. We on the clock, y'all. I just like. Pablo out there doing home improvement work. Got a little garden.
Simon.
You good?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for it to send.
Oh.
Oh.
We waiting on Pablo, y'all.
I had,
Doing business work right now.
I had it locked. Cause lock your debit cards, y'all. I learned the hard way one day.
Yeah, no, I do the same thing. And don't keep all your money in an account where people can just access it. It should be in the savings, and then just transfer it when you need it. That's a tip for real. Keep your money in a savings account or somewhere you can't just access it with a PIN or a debit card number or a credit card number. And then when you need to get money, just transfer it. The banks make it real easy to transfer money, do all that stuff now. So just transfer the money. Take 2 seconds. It's not worth having a bunch of money in a checking account. Stupid.
All right, we're good.
At this point, you should probably have less than motherfucking $200 in your checking account. Because if you got more than that, nigga, they still leave a shit. They coming. So I'm saying have less than $200 in your checking account if you want to be safe. Everything else is being your safe and transfer it.
But like with Karatbars, right? Dude had built ATMs, right? And then he had the cash pay, and they shut him down after a decade. He was competing with the bankers for a decade because he was becoming his own. Yeah, he was becoming the own monetary system.
Yeah.
Like, so even after a while, like, it doesn't matter. Like, they gonna shut you down.
No, it's all about power.
When it's money.
Well, everything's
especially
power.
Especially when it's like a currency involved. Like,
yeah.
he had his own currency. He was creating currency. Karatbars.
Yeah, no.
Harold Size. Salute, folks. You tried it.
That's why they got cynical about Bitcoin, and then they had to cave and give in because it just became one of those social media things. And they
Well, I feel like, that's cryptocurrency, right? And the plan is to implement biometric cryptocurrency. The microchip is not even a. Oh, that's just an idea. No, there's true microchips. They can go into your body and have your social security,
they already got
license, all of it, and you'll pay everything.
You can do it right now.
That's what I'm saying. So
yeah, it's already.
But when it becomes mandatory.
Yeah, it's gonna be for a lot of people to succeed and survive.
When it becomes mandatory, that's Revelation chapter 4 coming to life right there.
Yeah.
And what it does is it validates prophecy. I mean, we already see the prophecy now in the Middle East, right? Whoever can bring these people to peace is. When I hear Palestine and Israel going to make a peace treaty, it's a problem. It's a problem because that's the 7-year countdown for the rest of the world. You heard it here first. So there's other nations in the Middle East who have gotten in on the peace treaty. Mm-hmm. But Palestine and Israel are not in the peace treaty yet. They're not with it. But whoever can mediate those, it's gonna be a whole bunch of other countries with it, because when the war it's gonna only get worse. The war's gonna pop off. Peace treaty gonna come in, and that's the 7-year countdown for the rest of the world.
Okay.
Just be ready, because it's happening now. Everything is a ripple effect of the Middle East, bro. Like literally. Don't you understand how? Like, think about how calm it is right now. And ever since they ceasefire, it's calm right now in America. It's calmer than what it was.
But what do you think is gonna happen at the 7th year?
It won't get to 7. And this is where I ain't trying to be bogus, but like a true Muslim, right? And this is where I challenge y'all who call yourselves Muslims, right? If you a true Muslim, you talking about peace when it comes to serving Allah, then you're not a true Muslim. Because if you're really reading the Surah, if you're really reading the Quran, then you're gonna understand it. It's not about like you should feel just in your actions to kill somebody in the name of Allah. And if that's not what you are, then you ain't a real Muslim then. But that's why them over there in Palestine, they're true to their word. Like, they'll kill you for talking about any other God. If they kids go to a different religion, they banish from the family. Like, they don't play. And then it's like, okay, so why is that? Why is that? And it's a religion of love. It's a religion no, it's not. Have I met nice Muslim people? Yes. But like I tell them, you can't sit here and tell me what's in the book. It's in your book. You're saying that, oh, well, look what Malcolm X did. Malcolm X ain't Elijah Muhammad. So Malcolm X oversteps Elijah Muhammad. That doesn't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? And Elijah Muhammad had a 9-year-old wife. I mean, the list goes on and on. You feel me? The list goes on and on. I do it like I understand what is true, but I want to promote peace between the two because I have Muslim friends. But I just say I challenge anyone out there who calling themselves a Muslim. You know, I bet you Khabib will literally eat your heart in the street like he told Tony Ferguson. Like I eat you.
Yeah, he would.
Like I eat you. Like if I like, and he'll be thinking he doing the will of Allah. But Khabib, just know Khabib, shoot on me. Shoot on me. You know, just say that.
In the same regard, though,
No,
there's
bro.
been crazy things that have happened with Catholics. There's been crazy things that happened with Christians. There's been crazy things that happened with.
What was the crazy thing that happened with Jesus though?
Not with Jesus himself.
But see, that's what
Not that, but in the name of Jesus,
No.
people have done crazy things. There's many of documentaries. We can
That doesn't
pull
make
them
that,
up right
but
now.
that doesn't look.
It doesn't matter. In the
look.
name of Allah, they're
Right.
killing. It's the same principle.
But
So
I'm saying the principle is based on.
I
that.
get it.
It's
The principle
based
is,
on that.
but I'm saying it's all.
If you really read
I know,
it,
but
you know
what
what
I'm going to get to, it's all someone's interpretation. That's the problem. No one has an actual streamline of anything when they comes down to the Bible, the Quran, any of these old ass Testament books they got, any of these old ass weird fucking Dead Sea Scroll books they have. Like, no one has a streamline of this is what it's supposed to actually be. Everyone's saying it could be this, it could be that. These words could mean this, these words could mean that. So what I'm saying is we all are going to one thing, God, right? And if that's the goal, we all should be brothers. Now, the religions are the religions. I don't believe in the religions. None of them.
I know we always talk.
Yeah,
about
I don't believe in that, and
We
everyone
always
knows
talk
that.
about this.
I believe in God, and
And
they
you
know
know
that
what?
too.
Every time I see my brother, he gonna know. You know, he gonna know I'm praying for him. And
Yeah, and I'm
I
praying for him too.
And I see him doing good. And I know that the God of this universe, the God of Israel,
100%, because God knows.
I know the God of this. Hold on, the God of this universe, the God of Israel is watching over my friend and his family. Period. Point blank. The prosperity is real. That's why I say like, and then now this is for you and all other fighters, right?
Okay.
This is going to get deep. So for you and all other fighters, right? What it comes down to is like people train for their own things, for different reasons, right? But as fighters, we were born different. We're different. We're different human beings. We don't have the natural cowardice that most men do inside of them. Like if somebody walk up to your girl, like on these YouTubes where people be walking up to their girls.
That should be crazy,
And
don't
like,
it?
and it's like, but that natural cowardice, like one, that's not in us.
That's crazy.
We're not. None of us are retarded. We're not paraplegic. We're not autistic. We're not stupid. We're not slow. We're not. We're not incapable. We're not mean. We're loving. Most of us. You know what I'm saying? I say 90%, but I'm not gonna say like minus the mental aspects of it. But like literally, that's to me that's a perfect build.
Yeah.
Like for a man and a woman, because there's women fighters too, but like that's like a perfect build. So with that being said, your gifts are given from God, and what you do with your gifts back for God, because God gives you the gift, right?
Yeah.
But what you do with it is your gift back to the Lord.
I agree.
So with that being said, everything that I do is to God be the glory.
I
Like to
agree.
God, like
Yeah.
nothing of me,
I agree.
no hard work, no nothing, because there are something that people ain't all created like that. So it's like that's why fighters are, so it's like a few community.
Yeah.
It's like the community of MMA is so small. But like, dude, the way we are naturally as people, and then you just have the ability to want to represent what you want to represent and put your reputation on the line, because stepping in there, you don't know what could happen. So you're putting your reputation on the line, and you're also putting humility on the line, because it can be either one or either two ways. You're going to get slept and flatlined and memed or made about for the rest of your life, or the opposite side, you're going to become victorious, and you're going to continue to rise up, and you know what I'm saying, and be elevated. And what you do with that elevation, it's like, hey, I'm just going to point the finger to God. That's it. Like all day.
And I think you see a lot of fighters now doing that. Like a lot of fighters,
It's been happening.
I see a lot more fighters saying, "Okay, I understand that this isn't me," because it's not. And I always say that. I say, "This ain't me." I say, "You think I get this music from myself?" I downloaded this shit from God. God gave me this. You think I get this physical ability to do all these things? No, I never did. I got this because one day I say, you know what? Fuck this bullshit. My life is shit. There can't be a God. Ain't no motherfucking way. And I'm going through my life struggling like a motherfucker. Struggling. And then one day I just give in and say, you know what? At the end of the day, maybe I'm struggling because I got shit. Maybe I need to actually sit down and read this Bible a little bit and try to figure it out. So I stole my little Bible and started reading it. I probably stole that motherfucker, but it was in her room, so I took that motherfucker. And I started reading it. And so, as much as I could, I ain't understand nothing I was reading, but I was reading a lot. And I'm like, you know what? It was just doing this. That was it. I wasn't even doing it, it just felt good doing it. Like, you know, it just feels good doing this while I was struggling as a little ass kid. That's all. Not understanding anything. I will tell you to this day, I probably read half that thing and didn't make sense of anything until like 15 years later. It didn't, nothing clicked. But something told me, yo, this is just peaceful for a little bit. So I would just take that thing, I would go in my room, I would read it for a little bit, and I would put it back. And I would do that every day. Every day. And it was just struggle. Okay, she kicks me out, whatever. Boom. She can kick me out, I'm gonna try to get that thing, go outside with that for a little bit.
Yeah.
And that took me to the stories. I think more than anything, took me to a safe place. Like, I didn't understand what they meant at all, and to this day, I still don't think a lot of people understand what any of these stories mean because we weren't there. We're just interpreting things, and we can make our best interpretation, but we can't say 100% that's what it actually meant. We're kind of guessing, but we can feel out the story and say, does this story feel right or real? Most of the stories in the Bible feel real. They feel right, for the most part. I didn't read the whole thing, so I can't say I know everything. I started reading some of them weird books, like the Book of Enoch and all that stuff, and some of them stories crazy. I ain't gonna hold you. That shit. Some of that stuff seemed real as fuck too. Hold on, some of these stories seem real too. I'm like, okay, why isn't this in? Why isn't this in?
That was added in later. That was trying to be added, and that's why they took it out because it was added in later.
But they say it was from the original Dead Sea Scrolls, which is like oldest thing we got. It was in there. So if that's where they found it. Well, that's where they said they found it.
If it was added in after the 1600, I don't know.
I don't think it was added in after. I think they removed it, and then they trying to make some shit up because it tells a story they don't want to tell. That's the reason why they cover alien shit up. You can say what you want about what an alien is. That could be an angel. It could be a damn demon.
It's a demon.
It could be whatever you want it to be. But that shit
I
real was a motherfucker. I don't think they're all demons. I think some are angels. I think some are demons. Wherever we want to slice this up as, it is what it is. But I think, based on what I feel and what God telling me, you best believe there are some other creatures in this motherfucker that look different than us, but could look like us in all these different ways, and they on this planet right now. And if you don't think it's true, go walk around with certain people and just feel their energy. Don't say nothing. Just walk around with certain people. You can feel it's something not right.
Yeah, it's just they got spirits in them.
You can feel it. You can feel it. You can just like, if I just
change that's when they're like, if you got like, wickedness in you, or you got like demonic energy in you. It's angelic and demonic, bro. It's very black and white. But that's why I just carry on, but it's very black and white, as to why the world is the way it is, It's just black and white. It's either you're going to give God the glory or you're not. And then when we see a godless society, we can see what happens when you take God out of a society. We can see it.
Yeah, I agree.
Now we see it. Yeah. There is no separation of church and state. Okay.
No, you see, they took the God out the girls. Hey, y'all need God. Listen, you ladies, all right? OnlyFans girls. Y'all need God and Jesus. Y'all need. I ain't go get your money right now. I understand it's tough times, but when the times get better, you need to go right back to God. Okay, as fast as you can. He gonna accept you back. Go right back to him.
You male fighters don't turn into no Corey Sandhagen folks.
Hey, when he was selling his toes, what he sell?
Corey Sandhagen funny, bro.
When he with OnlyFans?
Yeah,
that's for real. That was for real.
I think so. Yeah. From what I saw, I just saw they said it.
I thought Mariah was just joking.
No, I think he was serious.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Oh yeah, he said he made me $1 million.
Yeah,
he did.
Damn. Yeah, you can't be doing that. You can't be selling your soul for no money. Trying to tell people money ain't worth it. Money is just paper, y'all. I'm telling y'all. Listen, do what your heart.
If you have no shame, see, this is where shame and condemnation and conviction come. But if you have no shame, no condemnation, and no conviction, then you're liable to do whatever you want to do. You feel me?
Money ain't worth it.
No, I know, but without it, look at Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny is probably one of the biggest. he is the biggest artist in Puerto Rico.
Right now, yeah.
And now he's gonna be performing at the Super Bowl, but he just dropped a video of him dressed as a drag queen.
He's not performing no more.
Yeah, he is.
They took him out, I thought.
Mm-mm.
They brought him back in?
Not that I heard. I never heard he was doing
Yeah, I
that.
heard they dropped him and then not brought him back. Because he said some crazy ass shit.
Let's see.
I'm serious.
Let's
Hold
see.
on.
Let's see. Right. Hold on. Let's see.
I'm
Hold on.
serious shit. Watch it.
Hold on. Let's see.
Nigga said
We
some
gotta
crazy
see
shit.
that. Hold on, because if that's the case, then today's a good day.
Today's a good day.
Today's a win. It's a win today. He said, "Mira la rata, la de la rango, que digo la rata, digo el rato." Hey, what the?
I think it recorded
Si
that,
la,
bro.
si la tu
You see that
camino.
incoming call? They said you're recording me stopping the incoming call. You gotta put your phone.
Yeah, I did. I just put it on DND.
Yeah, because
Like, stop bothering about work, man.
Yeah,
People out there.
I mean, stuff up here. We trying to get to the thing. It's a hell on. We can't do it because Pablo got people calling. I said, I ain't got nobody calling. My ex keep calling. All right, Bad Bunny. I want Bad Bunny got dropped from the Super Bowl. Let's see.
I looked it up right there, Google.
I'm just go to YouTube. Shit, they be on.
See, he performing.
Yeah, he might still be there. Let's Google it.
Yeah, he performing. Dressed as a drag queen. Dude dressed up as a drag queen got the call to play for the Super Bowl, and then everybody thinks that's a coincidence. What is it? What is the issue with Bad Bunny in the Super Bowl? What is it? Not being reconsidered. See? Yeah, he performing. He performing.
Yeah, he performing. Yeah, he performing.
Dressed up like a
I
drag.
thought they was gonna drop him.
Dressed up like a drag, and he the face of Puerto Rico. He the face of reggaeton in Puerto Rico.
Yeah,
And really, like, and then so what's the point of you dressing up like a drag? But that's what I'm saying. When you have no, there's no, it don't matter when you have no shame.
Yeah,
It don't matter.
yeah.
You just getting over. You feel like, oh, I'm just coming up.
Bro,
But I mean, any nigga, anybody
I don't mean
dress
this,
up like
listen.
that dog out there, like,
I
it's like,
love
what
my.
you doing, dog?
I just made some crispy motherfucking tacos. Okay, I love my Hispanic people. But this nigga don't speak no motherfucking English, bro. We not trying to be out here hear you. Yo quiero Taco Bell, nigga. No.
Hey, bro,
Okay.
he just made some cantina tacos. He said what was they? Crispy what?
Crispy tacos.
Nah, them was some cantina. Them was some
Don't
legit
give Taco Bell those.
organic
Hey, it is organic stuff though. The
organic
chicken, the
crispy
steak.
tacos, bro. That shit was right. Cantina tacos. That was fire, bro.
Yeah,
It was good.
we had Chipotle chicken and some steak. You know what I'm saying? Some steakums. You know what I'm saying? Some steakums, motherfucker. We good.
But yeah.
But let's get into some MMA conversation real quick. We just talked about oh no, fuck that. We gotta finish on this. Hey, that shit that going on in Nigeria, we gotta get that shit. Hey, y'all.
Let's go, Trump.
Yeah,
Trump
yeah,
said he
Trump,
ain't
we
gonna
gotta
take
get in
it.
there.
He
I
ain't
ain't
gonna
gonna
take
hold
it. He
you.
gonna kill. He said he gonna send the military.
Y'all know good and
dog.
damn well I don't believe none of this religion shit, but I one thing I'm not supporting is you killing motherfuckers. So once you start killing people, I'm against your side immediately. So save the Christians, cause y'all niggas tripping. What the fuck wrong with y'all? Y'all just out here doing some bullshit and something ain't right. You can go ahead and read your book somewhere else. Let them niggas be. Let them prosper. Let them get to God how they get to God. If you got a problem with the way they get to God, you can go ahead and ask God why that's a problem. You don't gotta go talk to them about it. That's not up to you. And I think that's my issue is people want to say, like Pablo said, my book tells me to act in this way if people tell me or do this towards me. And ain't no fucking God that I can think of is gonna say, kill thy person who opposes thy this. That makes no sense.
But
If your
it
person,
said, in the surah, it says, surely Allah loves those who kill in his name.
yes, we're not doing that. We're not doing
And
that.
that's
Ain't-
directly from
Yeah,
the
we
surah.
ain't doing that. So, a lot of y'all people, I think, are drinking some juice and some tea and some sauce that y'all need to be drinking, and y'all gotta let some motherfuckers live. It's just that simple. So, the shit that's going on in Nigeria is crazy. Nah, that shit crazy. I watched that footage.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. I'm like, nah, these motherfuckers really out here doing some bullshit. Like, nah, yeah. And hey, the damn whoever the damn whatever his name is, it was I don't know, the chief, the whoever the head is, the president, I don't know what you call him.
Yeah.
That motherfucker bogus because he let that shit go on. Like he
Yeah,
knows it's happening.
Because he knows, because Africa's different, bro.
I know, but
Nigeria different. It's like
I understand.
them them rebels will come roll up to the
and
government.
take all his shit. I get it, but damn nigga, you gotta show a force of power, motherfucker, or we
Right.
gonna come do it for you.
Right.
And that's the one thing I will say about America. America does do a good job in some of these situations when it comes to protecting, I think, the values of the higher power. And
Right.
because too many places do attack Christianity at the end of the day, and if that's going to be the case, somebody got to step in and say, if y'all all going to attack one religion like it's the fucking worst thing in the world, well, somebody got to protect it, and it only makes sense that the highest power in the world is protecting it.
Right.
So it makes sense that, you know, certain things might be more
Well,
right
see,
than others.
And this is all happening during a government shutdown too. So
Yeah.
see,
Yeah, we got.
and the one power that the president has is the commander in chief. If he gives the military a directive, they have to obey it. You don't have to wait for Congress. That's the only power the president has. That's why the president can't make laws. That's all Congress and Senate. Even if he signs it, it still has to go back to the House again. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the only thing he controls is the power of the military. So if Trump makes an announcement and says we're going here and we're gonna, or which Trump never announces, we just hear about it because he's smart. Like,
Yeah, Trump would just blow a motherfucker up and tell you he did it after the fact. Yeah, we blew up about 18 cartoon books. Like, motherfucker, what you did? I was just in Mexico, nigga. You could have told me before I went. They might want retaliation against me. Motherfucker, I'm trying to go cabana, nigga.
No, for real though.
Shit, that ain't no joke. You know, it's scary. No, it's definitely scary. All right, y'all, we get some fight shit. We get some fight shit. So, Pablo, MMA fighter. Me, MMA fighter. We both fought on the same card. Pablo just fought recently against the guy I actually fought against. You want to talk about the fight a little bit?
Yeah, I rocked him. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I showed him who he was. I knew exactly who he was. He was exactly who I thought he was. And, you know, they were who he thought he was.
Hold on, let me make that.
He's who I thought he was. And I let him off the hook.
That shit funny. Oh.
Yeah, I let him off the hook. So Blaze, if you watching, Mira, if you watching, what? If you watching, what? If you watching.
4 picks
If
against
you
Hurst and
watching,
2
boy.
fumbles. What do you see about the Bears that would shut them down that way?
No, we just the Bears are what we thought they were. What we thought they were. We played them in preseason. Who the hell takes a third game in preseason like it's boop? We played them in the third game. Everybody played 3 quarters. The Bears are who we thought they were. That's why we took the damn field. Now, if you want to crown them, then crown their ass. But they are who we thought they were. And we let them off the hook.
Yeah, you ain't getting better than that motherfucker. That motherfucker had a bad baby.
They don't know about that, dude. People don't know about
A lot
that.
of people,
That was funny,
no,
dude.
I will say, if you were between the ages of motherfucking 32 and like 40, no, that's 42 low. Nah, you gonna be like, let me see. Nah,
Like 28.
You gonna be between 28.
No, not even. Yeah, 28.
28, yeah. 28 and like what, 30, 35, 34, 35, something like that. 90's gonna be 35, yeah. So between like 28 and 35, you pretty much grew up in the best time. We grew up in the best time. Ain't nothing better than the time we grew up. We had everything, nigga. We was able to go outside and have fun.
23 to 3.
Yeah, we said
if you had a crowd,
we had the best entertainment. We used to be able to, like, all our entertainment was cold. We had the best music.
Yeah.
All the music was cold.
Yeah.
Shit, roasting shit that our high school stuff. These kids, they never had the time. We had, nigga, the cafeteria roasting shit was nothing. You wouldn't get better than that. That made you tough.
You know what ribbing was? I said, I'm finna rib you. They said,
Bro, you had to be tough to go to school.
They said, rib?
You would get
What do
destroyed.
mean,
You would get destroyed, nigga. All
Bro,
lunch
what?
table, all class. Everybody will jump in. And you don't know what day it's gonna happen. You gotta be ready to go to. You have a bus outside and breakfast and lunch.
Nah, no cap. No, but like, yeah, no, honestly though, like, on some real stuff. Like he wasn't who I thought he was. You know.
Yeah.
Like you know the truth. You could confirm it.
Yeah.
I told you I didn't see a path to winning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, I really don't see how. You know what I'm saying? I said I just see one glimpse of the fight, You know what I shared with you, which I feel like it's still gonna happen. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna just save that for when it does happen. But like that's the one glimpse that I had. And other than that, I was like, yeah, I think that I'm going hurting, but I don't think that I don't see a way to win.
Yeah.
And now there is a way to win. There is a way to win, Mr. Blaze, and you know it, and he knows it. And your little coach Justin, he know it too. Justin, if you ever go to jiu-jitsu against Daniel Wanderlei, I guarantee you Daniel breaks your arm quick, or his son Gabriel Wanderlei, quick. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Wanderlei Jiu-Jitsu on Blue Mountain. I guarantee it. Period, bro. Stop. So any of y'all want to actually do some jiu-jitsu, I mean, all day. Blaze just talk. He's just tall, that's it. But it's still like, we were talking right here. We were just talking.
So let's talk about the actual fight. So you say you didn't see a path, but you got in there, and what happened?
I was free, to be honest. I was real calm. All the conversations I needed to have, I had them. Cut people off too. Just cutting a lot of stuff off before walking in, and just walking in free, like honestly, like free, like with a free mind, no anger. I ain't had no reason to really dislike him either, other than the fact that he beat you. That was it. Like, you hit my friend, folks.
Yeah.
Why you hit my friend, folks?
It's okay.
Anybody gonna hit y'all is me.
He caught a wound. He caught a wounded animal. It's okay.
But ain't nobody had the right to hit my friends but me. I'm gonna just tell all y'all that, okay? I'm the only one that. No, y'all should have seen the way I looked.
No, because when he say he beat me, I'm like, I would get it back.
No, but it's like, it was exciting. It was either him or the other dude at 170.
Yeah.
And Blaze, it was more of a challenge because it was at 55.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, that's gonna require more discipline. And then this other dude's at 170. Let me see how I feel at 55. I felt great. Nutrition wise, I felt great. I wasn't tired. I was so upset that how non-exhausted, like, of how fresh I was in the back. And they were like, oh, let's go and get some burgers after. I'm like, man, I don't even want to eat.
Yeah.
But like, like I said, so the fight was, started off free, fresh, just circled. I wanted to try to, move around the ring and be just consistently moving. But the way I was shadow boxing and training was just consistently moving with power strikes, consistently moving in and out, 1, 2, out. It's supposed to be 1, 2, out, 1 out, 1, 2, 3 out, 1 out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all day, and it worked.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It just, when I caught him with the overhand, then wanted to proceed to go to the ground and pound.
Yeah.
But I don't know why I went for full mount rather than stacking the guard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't understand. Like, so that's why I understand where you're like, you said I go into a mode of, like,
You
I
lose
just go.
consciousness. Yeah.
Like, I just go.
Yeah.
And then you're like, you need a word or something that's gonna bring you to
Back
make
it. Yeah.
right to calm down.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm like, even though I was calm, I'm like, yeah, I don't know why I was trying to full mount him.
Yeah, well,
I don't know why.
Yeah,
it could have happened. Don't get me wrong, Blaze.
Oh, no, you
Blaze
can do
on my
it.
mama, bro. Go again.
Ain't
Die
no-
for the legs again. Die for the legs next time if you want. On my mama, die for the legs. I'll still out grapple you, bum. I don't care how tall you is, 6'1", bum. I don't care what I'll say about him being. Look, I don't care about him being long either. I'll out grapple him. He's a bum. Nah, just playing, Blaze. You ain't no bum at jiu-jitsu.
He ain't no bum in jiu-jitsu.
But you are a bum.
You gotta get
Just
respect.
say, just say.
Here's how I saw the fight.
I just say.
I saw the fight, Pablo having the edge in the standing, and Blaze having the edge on the ground. And that's just because he's taller and he does has decent jiu-jitsu. It's not bad. It's not bad jiu-jitsu. I watched some of his tape. It's not bad. But he's very slender, and when I fought him with nerve damage, a fucked up foot, knee, all that, and he couldn't finish me. I felt he got to land 5 clean shots. I couldn't do anything about it with my leg, and I'm like, you couldn't put me out. Like, I'm okay. You don't have power. You don't have good technique in your strikes. So what I felt like, if I had even any mobility, I could have just easily threw an overhand right and knock him out, like clean, out cold, because of the way he stands. So I told Pablo, hey, jab, overhand right, you're going to catch him. Because the way his guard is, he's always going to give up the overhand right because he's going to flinch. And when he flinches, he always drops his hand. Every time. Flinches, he drops his hand a little bit. Every time. He doesn't shell up properly. So I'm like, okay, if you do this, as soon as you do this, he gonna drop his fucking hand. He's gonna do it, and all you gotta do is pull back overhand right. And Pablo fucking did it, and my heart went through my chest. I was like, oh damn, I saw that shit happening. And then I told Pablo to then back the fuck up and strike with him. Let him get back up if he can get back up, and strike with him, because it's not that Pablo's jiu-jitsu isn't as good. It's a height thing. There's a reason why they have weight classes, and there's a reason why Blaze is 6'2", 6 whatever the fuck he is, fighting at 155. He's trying to get an advantage. In reality, he should probably be fighting at 170 or a weight class higher based on his height and everything like that.
Right.
So if he's fighting Pablo, who's what, 5'8"?
5'7".
5'7". He's
Dropped
fighting
in
Pablo.
4 seconds. 4 seconds, by the way. The drop came in 4 seconds.
So he's fighting Pablo, who's 5'7". He's gonna have a huge advantage in the jiu-jitsu game. He just is. Long limbs. It benefits the taller fighter for the most part. So his path to victory for Pablo was to stand up and strike, because Blaze can't strike with it. As much as he thinks he can, he doesn't possess the power. He can't take it. As much as he thinks he can't take it. He can try all he wants. He can believe all he wants.
And then coming to that part too, I think he knows too. That's why that's why they're shying away from the rematch. After the illegal strikes to the back of the head, the referee stops it, allows us to go into, puts us in a neutral corner. I go in a neutral corner. I stand up. I think I'm fine, and then I'm just like, I just can't say. I feel weird as a mug. I just felt weird. Like my feet felt squishy. Like I was like, I don't know what was going on. Like I thought, low key, I thought I was gonna pass out, but I'm like, I don't know what was going on. So like I took a knee, and then the idiot, hey Justin, I know you do jujitsu, bro, whatever. So you know about grappling, but you don't have a medical college degree, bro. And you must not know nothing about what. Like you think I'm holding the front of my head in pain? You're an idiot. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to get my wits to my freaking eyes. You guys are retarded. So. Yeah, I just saw flashes, like a photo camera flash, and then the room kind of was like the lights were kind of like a pinkish hue, and when the doctor asked me what I saw, I said, yeah, I just see some flashes and the lights kind of pink a little bit. I said, just give me a minute, and he said, no, I'm gonna stop it, because this is amateur, it's not worth it. I'm like, what? To me, it is worth it. I gave him all summer for this. You feel me? Yeah. So then he tells the ref waves it off, and then that's when I hit the ground twice. 1, 2, back on the camera.
Yeah. So
I don't know where that translated into his coach saying, oh, he pounded on the ground like a monkey. Yeah. For 2 minutes. So I was sitting there. If I could do that, I would have been ready to fight. You know what I'm saying? Like then you could say I was bullet. And then I just felt dizzy when I got back up. So dude from Inner Strength helped me out of the cage, and my boy Chris helped me out of the cage, who was there too. And then when I sat down in the back, felt like I was gonna throw up for a minute. That went away, and I just kept on trying to control my breathing, controlling my breathing. Blaze comes back, looks at me like, and like starts like taking his glove off. Me, I'm forgetting I'm supposed to be on the blue side, right? Yeah. So I'm on by his team, on the red corner. Oh, this is how this is how niggas. Like, I wasn't thinking. I'm like, why am I on like in hindsight? I'm like, why did we have this interaction? Ain't no point. We shouldn't have had this interaction, because I should have been on the other side. Yeah. But I sat down at the first chair that we saw, grabbed the dumpster, and was holding it. And I looked up after that. Like I said, he looked at me, mugged me. I'm like, hey bro, don't look at me like that. Like I gave up a lot for this. Like don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, don't do that. He said something, walked out on the minute. I think he walked to the bathroom. He went through the other side of the curtain. And then, just calmed down, got my wits back. Took about like 10-15 minutes, and I was straight. And yeah, everything else is history. Shook his hand later on. Yeah. At the bar. But the fight ended in no contest. Yeah, the fight was a no contest. Okay, so Pablo drops him. I'm gonna give y'all a little narration of the fight. Pablo drops him, overhand, boom. As he's dropping him, he catches the leg and kind of goes down with him. He ends up in the guard of Blaze. Pablo attempts some strikes. Blaze does what he does, postures up, gets a reversal. Then Blaze now on top within Pablo's guard. Then he eventually gets a mount.
And then in that mount, Blaze lands 3 illegal strikes to the back of Pablo's head, and the ref warned him that he was landing illegal strikes, and then he continued to land more illegal strikes, and that's why the fight was stopped. And in amateur, they don't let you go further. They're not gonna risk anything. They're not gonna risk you because they can't, to be honest. If someone ends up getting a catastrophic injury at one of these little events and it goes viral or some shit like that, that whole shit's fucked. So they're not gonna take the chance. The commission's not taking a chance. So at the end of the day, Blaze is in the wrong for landing illegal strikes. So it ends up a no contest because the length of the fight. The fight wasn't long enough to be judged to be some shit like that. So it's a no contest. In my mind, the way the fight looked was on the feet, Pablo whooping his ass. On the ground, Blaze was going to whoop some ass. I'm just calling spade a spade. So there needs to be you need to run the fight back. The fight has to go back because it's a no contest.
Immediately.
So we need to really see who's better. I want to know if that fight continued on the ground, would he have finished you? And I want to know if that fight was standing up, would you have knocked him down again and finished him? I want to know now. Right. I truly want to know that because now I don't know. I saw what he did to you on the ground. Can you make up that level of grappling in this time? I saw what you did on the feet. Can he make up that level of striking in whatever time would be? That's a great storyline. So right. I don't understand why the fuck Blaze, Harrelson, nigga, I'm calling you out, okay? I'm calling you out. Because you acting like a little girl right now. Your first fight against me, you got lucky. I ain't gonna hold you. I had a broken ass foot, fucked up ass knee. I shouldn't even fought. You got lucky in that fight. If we fight again, it won't be so lucky. I'm gonna come train with you too, just so you know. That's gonna happen sooner than you think. I'm just letting you know. Shit going well. Shit going well. I'm gonna let you know. But you gotta run it back against Pablo because at the end of the day, you look like a coward. And the same shit you say was beating on the fucking ground and Pablo quitting. This is you now quitting even worse than Pablo because he's calling you out. And if you're the person that made him do all that shit, you should have no problem going and solidifying that. And if you don't solidify it, to me, it means you're afraid to start the fight on the feet and get knocked out again or get dropped. That's what it feels like to me. It feels like you guys know that he dropped you and that was scarier than you thought and you don't want to deal with that heat again.
Right.
But why wouldn't you want to? If you feel like you were the better fighter and you got all these angles of punch not landing and all these other things. I don't care what you guys say is what I saw. I clearly saw the motherfucker drop you. I saw you get the best of him on the ground. Well, I don't know because you landed 3 illegal strikes, so I don't really know if you got the best of him. If you land illegal, are you landing illegal strikes? Right. Can you land illegal strikes?
That left hand didn't hit my face at all. So that was missing.
I don't know, so I don't really know. So now I want to see. And if you say you're a fighter and all this other stuff, then you got to run that back.
And like, it was all respectful before, right? Before, like I ain't had no problem with it. But obviously, I know he said something to his coach because his coach changed the comment from monkey to baby, which I don't care. You know what I'm saying? For the abundance of the heart does the mouth speak. You're gonna speak on what you feel. You from Eau Claire, I don't know nothing about you, Justin. Kaminsky, kamikaze, the hell.
You said kamikaze.
I don't know nothing about you, kamikaze. But like, you can't make comments like that, bro. From where I'm from, like, I'm gonna press you, bro. Just know that, like, I'm gonna press you about it. Like, prepare because.
So what if Justin said he'll move up to 155? Would you take that fight?
There's no point. I want Blaze first. I'll knock him out, and I'll knock you out second.
Okay. So those are your next 2 fights you want?
That would be very, very beautiful.
Okay.
So hey, Robert. Jake Hefter is I'll just put it out there. Jake Hefter is a harder fight than all of you, and that's the one I really want. Jake Hefter are hard. We train different in Milwaukee. And that's why they're not giving me credentials. Even what dude was saying, his coach was like, "Oh, this is the 3rd time he's done this or the 2nd time he's done this on the promotion." What is you talking about, bro? The first time I got kicked in my nuts by Andy, finished him. Didn't no damage on my face. Look at the picture, no damage on my face. Andy in blood. No, shout out Andy Carlson. It ain't we good. You feel me? But like, I handled that. I didn't look for no way out, and that was devastating. Yeah. That was a devastating kick to the nuts, but came back and finished him. McCoy, there was no situation with McCoy. That was a fight, and I was a headliner. So if I was looking for a way out, whatever dude is spewing, whatever you spewing, Justin, if I was looking for a way out, why would Robert make me a main event? You sound stupid. Yeah. You sound stupid. You look stupid too. And you mad because your girls probably was looking. You feel me? Like, honestly, that's probably what y'all. And you know what? Next time, go ahead and bring her, Blaze. Bring her again. And when Winter gonna take all. You hear me? Winter gonna take off. Okay.
There you have it, y'all.
No, I'm just saying.
I
I just say. Don't know. I don't. You know, I ain't gonna say nothing.
Nah,
about
it's
that.
all right. Listen,
That's a joke. That's just that's the funny me. That's the funny me. But if you wanna,
listen, at the end of the
that's
day,
the funny me.
we all men, we all fighters, we all train, we all whatever. We just having fun. It's all respect the Blaze.
I look better than them. I look better than y'all, and y'all know it. Y'all know it.
And the truth
y'all
is the
know
truth.
it. Yeah.
The truth is the truth. Let the truth reign, y'all. Let the truth reign.
And I fight better than you, Edward.
Hey, Robert, we gotta get that going, okay? Make sure you schedule that motherfucking Blaze Harrelson and Pablo Olivares. Make sure you schedule that, okay? And I'm gonna come and do the embedded. I'm gonna come and do the embedded, okay? And I don't know if I'm fighting April. I might not be ready yet, but when I'm ready, I'll get back with you. But I'll come do the embedded.
Yeah,
this
that
time.
was unfortunate too. I was excited to see it. I was excited to see you get in. You know what I'm saying? But you know, things happen.
Yeah. Well,
you know
I had some issues, man. So y'all know me. I be trusting and giving everybody a chance. That's my problem. If I feel like I got care for you or love for you, and the way I grew up, it's supposed to be bros protecting the bros, and people like I feel like you're supposed to really be trying to give people opportunities and trusting people and chances. Even though I know people shady and they got a fucked up heart and I can feel it, God said I gotta give them that chance because He gonna protect me anyways. And whatever happens from those situations, it'll end up being better for me regardless. So I just trusted people and trusted the wrong people and thought they had my back and thought they was gonna come through, and they said this and said that and it didn't turn out. And like I said, I have no ill will towards no one. I'm grateful that it happened because I'd rather people be out of my life sooner than later. You know what I'm saying? Like if you ain't on my side, get the fuck out of my life right away. No. If you're gonna do me bogus or I can't trust you, get out of my life right away so I ain't gotta deal with you later, because I'm not that nice of a person. I'm really not. If I really feel like you playing with me like that, I'm gonna figure out how to get you up out of here. It's gonna be God's will. It ain't my will. I'm telling y'all right now, don't fuck with me. God already said that. That's on you. If you want to play with me, if you want to, your shit gonna end up bad. Everybody who play with me, they shit end up bad. I'm just telling you. I try to warn people. God not having it. You can play with me if you want to. When I treated you well and confided in you and did all that stuff, God ain't having that. He go get it, and I'm gonna know it. He gonna let me see it. I always get to see it. Anybody who's ever played me, and when we get off of this, I'll tell you stories about all the people we know and what happened to them after things and shit. I get to see it too. That's the beauty about it. God always gives me something of it. It's like I know what I do. I know what heart I have. I know how I treat people. I know all of that. If people want to make up shit, they want to be bogus, they want to be untrustworthy, it's cool. I understand now that I gotta move different. I gotta put more energy into myself. Right. I gotta be around people I can trust. That's why Pablo's here. He's in my home. I'm not doing podcasts with everybody in my home. It's not happening. We're gonna be outside somewhere else because I don't trust them. My kids are upstairs. I'm not letting anybody in my home. I'm crazy as fuck. You do some shit, I got shit somewhere, I will kill you. That was just what I know myself. So I'm not even trying to take myself into places where my mind is even in a dark mode. Or
you're not gonna tempt yourself.
I'm not. God told me, yo, avoid all bad. If you have to defend yourself, defend yourself. But avoid all nonsense at all costs. There's no need to act in violence unless you have to. Now, a sport's a sport. We're competing. That's different. I'm doing that in God's name, same as you, but for a different reason, to spread something else from my way of developing and training and showing people how to persevere and work hard. And even if you're feeling down, you still got to get up and go. Even if shit don't go well, you still got to do my own actions. And that's the way I'm going to be able to give back in my way. But at the end of the day, I also understand when he said, just sit down. That's not time yet. That's what he said to me. After all that shit happened, I didn't even get mad. I was grateful almost. It happened. I reached out to Robert. I shut my phone off. I did a live stream. Went crazy. Because I was just grateful that in that moment when that happened, I literally just heard God. I talk to y'all know that. Y'all heard me talk. I say baby Jesus, but y'all hear. I talk about this all the time. Me and God always talk, okay? That's the fucking fifth voice in my head and shit. He got the final say and shit. He go up the little ladder and shit. The voices in my head and shit. And that's the final and he'll be saying something. He'll always he'll jump out and say something. Like when I'm feeling angry, it'll be like, it's okay. Chill. Go stream. Be grateful. And I'll just listen. I'll always listen. Especially if I'm mad, I'll listen. Because I realized that's always to save me, and that's what I did. And I went crazy. 10,000 streams. Never had that on a cooking video. And if I went to the fight, I wouldn't have had it. It'd been probably some bullshit because the people around me, he didn't want around me. And that's what he said. He said it wasn't no. I saved you from this. I get it now. Maybe this person wasn't meant to come with me. So I'll let this happen in this moment because it's not really gonna affect you.
Right.
You may feel like it's gonna affect you, but in reality it's gonna save you in the long run.
Yeah.
And now I understand it. And I get it. And I'm
No,
not
no,
mad.
that's what I'm saying,
And
like-
I'm grateful for all of that. Now, am I sad?
Right.
Yes, the warrior in me wanted to go and do that. Don't get it fucking twisted. Like, yeah, like at the end of the day, all that training, all the cutting away, all that, it still was all, and yeah. So at the end of the day, I wanted to go. It was hard to send that message to Robert. That shit, it was, but my fingers were shaking. Like the anger, I'm like, right now, I'm like, I want to go, but I understand that there's a bigger plan for me, and until I'm ready to go, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna be stupid. I'm gonna listen to God. God said, when you're ready, you go. When you're ready, you go. But not until you're ready, and you know when you're ready.
Justin, bro, you knock you.
I'm gonna knock both of them. Blaze Harrelson, if we fight again, bro, it's not gonna last 13 seconds. I'm gonna give you the Conor McGregor treatment. You're gonna see some shit you ain't never saw before. It's gonna be bad. And whoever else I fight, so I'm just gonna wait. I'm just telling you, the next person, when I do get in there again, I'm gonna be 100%, and it's gonna be just terrifying. And I know that, and I'm gonna wait for it. And I'm cool for it, because why do I have to rush? I don't need it. Everyone else, I don't need it. I'm gonna be fine off doing other stuff I'm doing. I'm not about to give anyone else an advantage off of me ever again. Yeah. That was me giving him an advantage. I went there for a broken fucking leg. So never did that. Never will do it again. He feels good about himself, and that's why he went there, overestimated himself, and got dropped by overhand right, like I knew he would.
By your shorter friend.
Yeah.
Because you started to me too. Hey, I'm like,
yeah.
everybody started to me.
And if Pablo would have listened, he would have beat him. All he had to do was just stand up. And still, if they fight again, Pablo beats him. You know why? Because you're not going to be able to make up your deficiencies in defense. That's what people don't understand. That's why I train defense first. Fuck everything else. I don't really care if I'm not going out there, because my defense is my feet. If I came with my feet, my whole game is done. Yeah. It doesn't matter. You ain't shelling up and blocking enough shit with little gloves. I need my feet. That is how my defense starts. My whole thing I've trained and built and system is built on your feet first. If I can't move my feet properly, then it's not going to work. So I'm not going to even go out there, because I can't even think then. All I'm thinking on my feet, and I don't want to do that. That's not going to work.
Right.
So
yeah.
He overestimated his ability and thinking that you couldn't even finish me with a broken leg. You should have if you had a broken leg out there and you couldn't move, bro, and you was sitting duck, I'd have hit you so hard, it would have been done. The ref would have jumped in there, whatever. Like, so I knew his level of power. I knew it was no power. No, and his striking defense is terrible. The way he strikes, it's bladed the wrong way. He thinks he's actually standing the right way, but he's not. His legs, for the way he stands, not far enough apart. So he's never going to be able to block an overhand right strike. It's just not going to happen. It's not ever going to happen, especially from someone shorter than him. He won't be able to see it coming, ever. He's going to be looking down with his stance like this. As soon as you do this, he's going to do this and drop his hand. He ain't going to do this.
Right.
And that's what I saw he do. That's what I saw him do. I threw one jab and he did this. And I saw him flinch and react to it with no power. I was like, oh no, Pablo can drop him. That shit had no power on it. I said, Pablo got power. Pablo can hit this nigga, it'll be bad. But I was honest. I said Blaze is good on the ground. I'm not gonna be saying he's not good. He's good on the ground. If you go on the ground, you have a problem, Pablo. And I told Pablo that. I said, if you go on the ground, that nigga, don't do it. There's no point. Ain't no point. But
I like the challenge. I don't know. I like the initiate. I like the challenge, and I only want good opponents.
I agree.
Like I like when I be seeing some of these buff old fighters fighting like a super out of shape dude like on Facebook, the reels. I'd be like, bro, like how could you even feel good about that W? Like I want all beasts.
I agree.
All beasts, all people who look like they take care of themselves or who got credentials.
I agree.
So like Andy. But he was already 1-0 when I fought him.
Yep. And
he got his credentials in jiu-jitsu and all this, being knocked out. You know what I'm saying? McCoy got his credentials, you know, at Jungle Gym Boxing and wherever else he done trained with Inner Strength and stuff. Like, he got his credentials. He was 2-0. I want to fight him. Blaze 1-0. But he got medals in jiu-jitsu. I want to fight him. You know what I'm saying? I always look for somebody like you got to be good. Yeah. If you're not somewhat good, I'm not fighting you. Yeah. Like, that's just what it is. Like, I like in Blaze, you see Blaze with it. Hey, mira. Hey, shout
out Blaze, though.
Shout out Blaze, boy. Look, shout out Blaze. Hey, Blaze, you said you was holding the medals like this.
You gotta.
I was looking at it like this, like okay. Oh, my mama. Ow. Bro, working at these fast food places, bro, and not touching none of the food. That's twice. It's two different places that I did it in two different weight cuts. One lower than the other, and better. Yeah. Come on, bro. Y'all don't tell me my level of dedication. I will slap you, bro. Like I was like that's what they don't understand. They don't understand.
Blaze, you gotta run this fight back, bro.
They don't understand.
I'm just like at the end of the day, if you don't run the fight back, you ruining your own legacy. You're gonna look like a coward. It's that simple. I don't care what you
'Cause
say
I'm
about
not shy
Pablo
from it. I'm not shy from the fight.
tapping fucking monkey dance and where the fuck you want to talk about. The shit you doing right now, nigga, you skating on ice. You a Disney star, nigga. You number one. That's what it's looking like right now, nigga. You should be on all types of motherfucking kids channels right now where you fucking
and we don't
running
even,
from monsters.
and,
That's what you
and I
running
said,
from.
And I said we don't even gotta wait till April. We don't gotta do it in Superior, Wisconsin. You could come down to Milwaukee. We could go to Green Bay, but in Milwaukee, if we fight on APFC, that's on Fight Pass right there. We could get a bigger promotion, a bigger crowd at Potawatomi Casino. Come on, bro. You'd rather would fight at the Superior Curling Club, and not knocking Robert, because Robert, you don't give me opportunity.
Hey,
But
Robert,
like,
we respect you, Robert.
But would you want to fight at
Hey, Robert be out there in
Potawatomi
Thailand like a
Casino?
motherfucker get this work yet.
Right. Would you want to come to Potawatomi Casino on APFC on Fight Pass? Come on, bro. You can't even compare it. But like, if you want to wait till April, we'll do April. You want to get it in December, we could get it in December. You want to get it in January, February, March, let me know. Because the work is already starting, bro. And I ain't getting fat again, so you're going to have even a more problem because I'm done getting fat. I'll never be 190 again. I'll never be 190, 185 and up. I'll never be that again. So be ready, bro. Ever.
Shit, I will be. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I gotta gain weight to heal.
Ever went up.
Shit, you can't be healing trying to lose all that weight. Don't work.
Like, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying?
So
let's run it back, Blaze. Run it back.
That's
I'm
the
about
goal,
to run
y'all.
it back. Let's run it back.
What'd you think about this time Aspinall Cyril Gane shit? Since we talked about
That's when I was getting work. Hey, Tom Aspinall got like, and hey, when we Al talked, I said, Al, Tom Aspinall for the doc Cyril guy, and then he said, Al said, no, I don't know, Cyril's good. He's better than what y'all think. You know, it's the moment with John Jones. But I still was like, nah, ain't nobody.
you can see the eyes, y'all. Hey, listen, y'all. I'm telling you, if you want to know if somebody ready for a moment, I'm not judging performances. A performance is a performance, right?
Right.
I went out there. I was ready for the moment. I wasn't nervous at all, motherfucker. But my leg kept giving out. I couldn't do shit about it. Nothing I can do. Lost the fight. Cyril Gane didn't lose to John Jones because he had an actual skill deficiency. I don't believe that. I believe that moment was too big. And if you've never played sports at a high level, college, amateur MMA, amateur boxing, amateur anything, collegiate wrestling, collegiate D1, whatever, where the lights are big, you don't understand what it's like to walk out to a crowd of motherfuckers yelling, screaming, having expectations for you to do something.
Right.
And that's where the difference is. It's not just going out there. You could be the 52nd man on the roster and nobody give a fuck about you and it's easy peasy around there in the crowd. But if you the motherfucker everyone looking at and they expect you to actually perform,
right,
you gotta be in that position to know what that feel like.
Right.
It's that fucking simple. And when I saw his eyes walking out and he looked up at those fucking lights, I knew it wasn't there. I knew it. And I told everybody I changed my pick. I had Cyril Gane beating John Jones, but not no more. I was like, he's nervous. And then he's shaking. I'm like, fuck.
But yeah, the fight was Cyril Gane was piecing him up.
Yeah,
like,
he wasn't nervous.
Like,
he could be him.
Aspinall's game plan wasn't working. And like I said, he was still landing, but the game plan wasn't as effective. Like, it's like they studied it, Tom Aspinall down to the T, bro.
Bro, I think.
And that's where I get mad at John Jones because I'm like,
John Jones would have a hard time that fight.
But then it comes back to what you were saying too, though, the self-belief.
Yeah.
And the confidence. That's not a sin.
No, it's not.
You know what I'm saying? It's not. No, like I know now. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
not a sin.
John Jones would have had a harder time in that fight than Cyril Gane.
But I think he was still won.
No, he would have grabbed him, put him on the ground, and showed the difference in their level of grappling jiu-jitsu. He would have submitted him. That's what I think would have happened. But he would have had a harder time in those exchanges. He's not as fast. He's not as fast as Cyril Gane. He's smarter. Right. He's not as fast though. He's not as good either on the feet. He's not. Cyril Gane is better than both of them on the feet. He is. I don't know why people act like he's not. Go look at his kickboxing matches. Go like he lost to Francis Ngannou.
The Ali of MMA.
He lost to Francis fucking Ngannou, who was a monster. I don't care what no one say. John Jones didn't want to fight him. He ducked the fuck out of that shit. He could have came back and fought Francis anytime. He didn't come back.
I won $20 million.
Don't nobody want to fight Francis. Don't nobody want to fight Francis Ngannou. Not no motherfucking boxing. Not no boxing match or MMA match. I saw what Anthony Joshua did, but I think they played him. I think they waited all that time, made him tired, and they did what they do in boxing. I watched Mayweather do it to plenty of people.
Yeah.
Wait forever. I watched Manny Pacquiao watch a whole fucking soccer or basketball game.
I don't know what he thought though. Anthony Joshua was a threat in boxing.
No, I think
I don't know what Ngannou thought though.
No, I think Ngannou could deal with him.
That's not Tyson Fury. You feel me though? Like that's him and Tyson Fury, two way different fighters.
I think Ngannou could have dealt with Anthony Joshua in a different setting. I think the setting just wasn't good for him. It was too late. It wasn't just used to. I think his body was tired, and he was moving slow. And Anthony Joshua knew it, and I think that's why they waited so long. He was A side. He can come out whenever the fuck he wants to come out. That's some bullshit boxing. You should have to. There should be a set time where y'all have to come out. It ain't fair that this motherfucker warmed up and been warmed up for 2 hours, and you just warmed up because you knew it, that was bogus. They played Francis. They played Francis. They gotta play them. That was a little trick. That was a little trick. That's a little boxing trick that you can do if you're the A side.
Well, he fought him in Saudi Arabia too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Anthony Joshua was on dope.
Yep. Probably.
He was on dope. He was doped up.
Yeah, probably.
Hey, oh, what the?
But when you saw Francis come back to MMA and beat that 6'8" scary nigga too, who doing backflips, like it was nothing,
Right.
and take him down and maul him, that let you know that John Jones wasn't gonna deal with that, because John Jones wrestling, there's too much power. There becomes a level where if my technique is close enough to yours and I'm that much stronger than you, you got no chance.
Right.
And that's what Francis is now. He's too good at wrestling now. That's the problem. They let him get good at wrestling.
With Usman.
Wrestling with all those crazy motherfuckers. And now you're not going to be able to take him down. And if you can't take him down, even Silgan took him down. He tried to do a heel hook. It didn't work. Why? Because his leg was too big.
What the?
For real, it didn't work. He tried. His leg was too big. It's like the nigga's too big. How you go? You go armbar him? Good luck. What you gonna do there? You go? He's strong. You're not gonna be.
Yeah.
And one hit from bottom can knock you out. And his reach is just as long as John Jones. John Jones was smart.
No, he's a threat. Francis is.
He's the biggest threat at heavyweight. There's no scarier threat at heavyweight. But I watched Cyril Gane almost beat him. So I knew
Until he started getting out wrestled.
Until he started getting out wrestled. Yeah. Well, because if Francis grab you ain't going nowhere. I don't care how good your jiu-jitsu is. This is a strength thing, and this is fighting. I can punch you.
Right.
So you can try to do all these escape shit, but you might get your head knocked in and not get up again.
Right.
So you can't do all these things they think you can do. So Cyril Gane did the best he can do on the ground, but you can't make too many mistakes. Because if he lands one strike, you out. That's what happened to Ferreira. He put Ferreira to sleep. His eyes were in the back of his head. When he got up, it was terrifying. That big motherfucker on the ground.
No, when the guy don't be sleeping, I do always be like, ooh.
Yeah, I don't really fuck with that.
When Jairzinho, that was like the worst one. Jairzinho Rosen.
Bro.
It go Alistair Overeem.
Yeah,
and then Jairzinho Rosenstruck.
Yeah, that was
hey, the Jairzinho though, he said
he chased him down. Yeah, like he did not care at all. Yeah, no care at all. But I'm gonna say it's about Tom Aspinall.
Basketball's a beast though, regardless. But
no, Tom Aspinall's a beast. I just think that he's not.
Man.
No, I just think that at the end of the day, he's not an actual warrior. He's a competitor. He's an athlete, but he's not a warrior. He did this. He's just done this his whole life. But he's not a warrior.
Well, right.
Because when you look, perfect example. My whole shit. I went out there. I could have, after the first time my leg dropped, I could have just not got back up. What did I do? Try to get back up as best I can. Okay. Every time I kept trying to get back up. I'm gonna just keep trying. He kicked fucking Curtis Blade. He hurt his fucking little knee and shit, and didn't even try.
Right.
Eye poke, didn't even try. Got ankle heel hook, didn't even try. Yo, you just said you ain't it. You gotta try. It's just you have to. Ain't no the doctor stopped you and you go. No, you didn't even try. In some of these cases, so
or run it back immediately then. But I mean, like, well, Jeremy, I don't know. The eye poke to me was kind of not that hard either. Like the Jeremy Stevens, Yair Rodriguez.
Yeah, it was worse.
That was a worse eye poke.
Yeah.
And they ran it back.
Even the one the following week with his teammate. His teammate said, "I never poked someone in the eye," and then literally poked the guy in the eye, and then got knocked out the next round. So it's like it looks really bad for him because you're the heavyweight champion. It's about optics. I don't want my heavyweight champions leaving battle because they got scratched in their eye, nigga. How that look if we go into war and a nigga shoot you with one arrow in your arm and then you quit and run back and you supposed to be the main nigga? I want to see you do this. I want to see you do something like that. You supposed to be the heavyweight champion of the world. You supposed to be the baddest man in the world. That's a bad look for the UFC, along with this gambling shit.
But he got a pass though. I ain't see nobody from Blazers can't talk about Tom Aspinall stop it.
No, because they know
he
damn
got
well.
paid.
Well, no. Here's the problem: is I told
man.
you they know good and damn well if y'all fight again that's a scary fight, and they don't want to take that opportunity because it's too much of a risk. So they gonna have their narrative.
And he looked good. Hey, he looks good. You got dropped by, bro. You know your girl saw that, right?
Yeah.
He's like, no, hey, no, that would be funny if he said that. He said,
It was a clean drop. I don't care what no one say. It was a clean.
and the
drop.
braids was fresh too, blazing with the braids was fresh. Hey, no, like that's what I said. Like it was like all like good sportsmanship, like in the beginning and at the end too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know what this dude thought. Like looking for an escape. Why would I waste all that money?
Yeah.
I flew out there.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like I'm bougie. I flew out there.
I'm bougie.
I knew when I went back, I wanted to just chill. You know what I'm saying? Give me a burger on the plane back. You know what I'm saying? It was nice, bro.
Yeah.
It was nice. Like I ain't waste that money for no reason.
Well, the next one would be April. If he does accept,
Yeah.
are you gonna do it in April?
I have to think about it. If it ain't him, I don't know. I have to think about it. Like, is it worth it again? I might just wait.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Wait to fight on Polanco's card in August.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm looking to still get it in. Like I said, I want challenges. I want people who are beasts. It just is preparing me for, you know, what's happening with the world too. I wanna get some scraps in. It's just good prep.
I agree.
And it shows me that what I'm doing. It shows me that like I'm not delusional no more.
Yeah.
Like it's not a delusion. Like it's true.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why people from Pulaski been watching on the story. Like when I put on the story, I'm like, I'm seeing people I ain't never even talked to in years out.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, why y'all watching this
You
story?
got to. You
Like,
gotta watch God's
like,
children.
Like,
You have
like
no
I
choice.
see, like I see, and then silent.
Yeah. What could
You
they
all thought I was
cancel?
gonna get knocked.
You said it
Like,
don't matter.
what if I got dropped? You know, niggas.
It don't matter. Let them talk.
Let them talk. Let
They
them
ain't
hate.
doing
It ain't my fault.
they
They
ain't
at the
doing
bottom.
shit.
Let them
Yeah.
stay.
Yeah.
Let them say whatever. Let them lie.
Niggas is
Let them
trash,
snitch. Let them bleed. Let them die.
I always tell these people, listen.
I'm saying, I don't know what you're
Once-
singing, but
I don't know what you're singing, but I agree with you.
What the-
One time I let her die.
Hey.
Motherfucking body to the sky.
That's Big Country
Yeah,
Kane, man. Big Country
yeah.
Kane.
I'm freestyling now. I'm a little Big Country Kane. I'm gonna do my thing. Shit. Might go up this
But no, hey, if you want to run it back, I said it's a good opportunity, man. I'm not running from it at all. Like I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you.
All right, Blaze. So we gonna leave it at that, y'all. We got my boy Pablo here. Pablo, you want to give any you could shout out to music, give him your socials. You want to do any of that real quick for the people?
Yeah, like I said, get at the YouTube at Lionheart Milwaukee, Facebook at Issachar ENT, ISSACHARENT. Be ready, y'all. And like I said, don't blink.
Don't blink.
Don't blink.
Don't blink.
Be ready.
Don't blink.
Be out.
We out, y'all. We out of here. Hey, we out of here on this one. We're gonna get out of here on the other one too. Deuces, y'all. We appreciate y'all. Deuces. Deuces. Hey, people.
You ready to
The live people. What's up?
It was up.
What's
earlier.
up? We out, y'all. We out of here. All right. It's your boy Leroy Mitchell. I appreciate y'all. We at 82 minutes. Damn. Okay. Deuces. We out. Hey, Pablo. That's your boy Pablo. We appreciate Pablo.
Blaze, hit me up.
All right, Blaze, hit us up. We out.
What
Deuces.
they say?